don't love me for my ambition.
About it. Literally, I didn't know it was this long ago. 2 years ago, we spoke about it on this podcast, Dan Schneider and the whole situation, right? So right now, there's a major documentary, long awaited for decades, you can say it's been anticipated because this is called Quiet on Set and is about childhood actors who have allegedly faced abuse and mistreatment since they were kids, directly tied to Nickelodeon. Dan Schneider's weird ass has we've reported in here before in the past, with viral clips that we've made about the situation. And the first episode's out officially now. I think tonight, right now, it's probably airing. You know, I'll probably check it maybe a bit after this. Or probably by the end, maybe at the end of this, we'll see. But Drake Bell's episode, I think, airs tonight. They said that Drake Bell's gonna talk tonight, break his silence on this documentary.
Huh?
Yeah, so that's gonna be huge, from Drake and Josh. But specifically, episode 1, towards the end, they were highlighting Amanda Bynes. You know, Amanda Bynes right now is 36 years old, and she started acting at 7 years old. She was doing candy commercials at the age of 7. And then from the age of 10 to 16, she was on Nickelodeon. In 1996, she joined the All That cast, All That, you know, and then she did her own spinoff from 1999 until 2002 called the Amanda Show.
My shit.
You know, amazing, you know, content. I loved watching it. But then she did her last movie, Easy A, with Emma Stone in 2010, and then she was retiring after that. She went on her hiatus. She said for personal reasons she couldn't handle it no more.
Didn't she become a drug addict?
Yeah, but then 3 years later, in 2013, she was placed on psychiatric hold and on a conservatorship.
God damn.
That was terminated in 2022. 2 years ago, she was finally able to end the conservatorship. And she said that she started smoking marijuana from the age of 16. She became addicted. Then it became a gateway drug for her to now do Molly, Adderall, and even one time she tried out cocaine. But she had a long battling addiction. If you look at Amanda Bynes nowadays, you see photos of her, people are concerned. You know, her eyebrows, her hairstyle, her face, the tone in her just gestures. She looks like she's someone that needs help. But let's play the clip right here of the actual documentary, because people, I guess, are live watching right now the Drake Bell episode. Drake Bell. This is Drake Bell, the situation with Drake Bell and the Quiet on Set documentary. This is extremely important.
He was 12. An audition came up for the Amanda Show on Nickelodeon. So we're walking down the hallway at Paramount, and Drake had just done an audition. Dan Schneider comes out and says, "Hey, come here, Drake." And he goes,
"You fat fuck!
I want you on this show."
And then I got the call that I booked the show, and that was just the greatest experience ever. I mean, I had been waiting for this moment to be able to go somewhere every day.
Everything was really, really cool until we got to Nickelodeon on Sunset.
Brian Peck came in during the second season. Brian was a dialogue coach on the Amanda Show, and met him the first day of the second season when we did a table read. He got along with everyone.
Could really get Drake some jobs. She worked with Leonardo DiCaprio. He worked with this person, that person. I said, "Oh, okay." Well, he said, "Oh, well, you need to come to my house because that's where I give the lessons."
Huh? Weird.
Whoa. Brian Peck, but no relation to Josh Peck.
And unfortunately, I started seeing Brian start to just hang around Drake too much. And it didn't set well with me.
Leo, as you know, is the latest, hottest, hunkiest teen idol there is.
Yeah, muscles.
I saw this video of
DiCaprio.
Brian Peck on Growing Pains with Leonardo DiCaprio, grabbing his shoulder, running across him, and going
Damn,
down
this nigga Leo got... Oh, my God.
That's why that nigga can't date anyone older than 19, bro.
Oh, my God.
Same freaking behavior. And she goes, "Oh, well, I don't know if you knew it or not, but he's gay. Maybe you're just homophobic and you just, you just don't understand."
That's kind of crazy.
I was ostracized.
Because he was
And
homophobic?
So I backed off.
Oh, my God.
After I got his presents out of the car, I looked in a bag, and I saw these birthday cards from Brian's friends that were at the party, and they were really inappropriate.
What the
They
fuck?
just had adult things in them, adult descriptions. And I thought, whoa, this is... And then I said, Drake, what
Bunch
is
of
this?
fucking pedos.
We just left it at that.
That's your problem, though.
The
They'll
situation
leave it at
with
that
Brian
shit.
is all
If it was a
building
Dominican
up.
dad, would have stabbed that nigga in his chest from day
And
one.
So my dad
Let's
started
leave it at
making
that.
Very.
And then I got a phone call from his mom saying, Drake doesn't want you to be his manager anymore. I want what my son wants. It's killing me. It's hurting me.
Damn.
It's real life, man.
Fuck. In the other
It's
episode,
breaking
yeah.
my heart. But I want to do what Drake wants. But you never, ever leave Drake alone with Brian Peck, and you never let him be around him unsupervised, period, whatsoever. And Brian just absolutely tricked her.
Everything changed with Brian one morning. It just everything. I knew that my life was going to be absolutely, completely different
Oh my
from that
god.
point on. I woke up to him. I just opened my eyes. I woke up and he was sexually assaulting me.
Oh my god.
And I froze and was in complete shock and had no idea what to do.
He gave us Drake and Josh
And
after
so-
being
Bro,
fucking you're molested, bro.
It just became this secret that I had held on to. It just got worse and worse and worse.
Shit, what the?
And
Don't tell me they like gang raped this nigga, bro.
and worse.
My god.
And why don't you do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you think of the worst stuff that someone can do to somebody as a sexual assault? And that'll answer your question.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Jesus fucking Christ.
They sodomized this nigga?
Oh my god.
I don't know how else to put it. We ended up having to reshoot the pilot for Drake and Josh. And Brian was trying to get me to convince Dan that he should be the dad on the show.
Oh my
And
god.
I was like, that is not gonna happen. One day, I was just on the phone with my mom. I just exploded. Screamed into the phone everything that had been happening to me. My mom immediately called the police, and then Brian got arrested for doing really, really horrendous things to me.
But they never named the child.
Yeah, it just says Jane Doe.
And so now we know it's Drake Bell.
He sodomized him?
Mm-hmm.
He put him in pornography?
These emotions that were going through me were
Oral
it's
copulation, bro.
relief and fear. You know, am I going to survive this?
Yo, this nigga's a psycho. Look at this nigga's face, bro.
How did it make you feel when you finally found out?
Are you kidding? I'm not the same today.
Damn.
The
That shit
pain's
brought a-
still
that
there
shit brought
from
a
the
tear to
moment
my
that I
eye.
knew.
Damn.
Fuck.
It's just I don't wish this on any parent or child whatsoever.
Really, the only
Mad lawsuits.
person that I remember
No one was
being
Dan.
there for me was Dan.
That fat fuck.
Unfortunately, there was no therapy and was left to my own devices, which at that age probably isn't the best thing.
That's crazy.
Very interesting. This is about to be very interesting. I didn't say this in the documentary, but it said it did. Wrote letters of support for this nigga Peck.
Yeah.
You want to guess who it was?
Who?
Dan.
No. Boy Meets World actors Will Friedle and Ryder Strong. You remember the main character's best friend in Boy Meets World?
Yeah.
He wrote a letter of support for Peck when he got arrested.
My bad. Go.
And the other person, I don't know who this guy is, but he was on Boy Meets World. Hold on, maybe you remember him, bro. Este hombre aquí. Because that's the best friend. I don't know that nigga.
I don't know him either, no.
But he was on Boy Meets World. So they both wrote letters defending.
Because they probably dealt with it too.
They were probably his boyfriends too.
It's continued on. And this is a music video that Drake Bell, I guess, dropped. And they're saying it's a new song pertaining to the events.
The abuse and all the shame.
Wow.
No one comes to my house anymore. I kinda relate. The wrong decisions I have made.
AA meeting.
Maybe I will arrive in my new tonight. Maybe
That's the Drake and Josh room.
The Drake and Josh set.
I'll arrive
Oh my God.
I had to get out, so I got on this flight.
So he dropped this. It's called I Kinda Relate, and it's a song inspired by my past, and now my story's being told, so I felt it's the right time to share it. And he has the Drake and Josh set, and he's in Mexico right now, and he's making Mexican music too, Spanish music as well. But there we have it. This is crazy. This is crazy. Drake Bell has called out, basically exposing the pedophile side of Hollywood with a new music video to coincide with his segment on the Quiet on Set documentary, where he's exposing, what was that guy? What was his role? Was it a producer?
No, so he was
Show producer Brian Peck?
He was an acting coach,
Acting
a vocal
coach.
Yeah.
Acting coach Brian Peck exposed as someone that raped him, sodomized him at the age of 15, and probably did it to a lot of people on set, on Nickelodeon studios, Nickelodeon production shows. And Dan Schneider was aware of this, and Dan Schneider did not do shit about it. So what else did Dan Schneider do, and what else does Dan Schneider know? This is crazy. It goes to show you that, was anything real? Like, all the art that we grew up watching, all the music we grew up listening to, the most genius people and the most talented people in the world are fucking creeps. Like, this is crazy. This is disgusting.
But you know what I found really interesting? When he said this guy was super connected. He found a way to make himself so connected in Hollywood that if I ever spoke out, he'd be like, oh, well, you're never going to work here or there or there. And this is what's going to get overshadowed in all of this. Bro, these creepy ass niggas, manipulative ass niggas put themselves in these powerful positions because we have created a society that allows those positions to exist. This is not just about, this isn't some isolated incident. It isn't just like, oh, there's just weird niggas. No, it's a consistent pattern. Niggas in power, because of the systems we've created, abuse their power. So it's not get rid of the niggas, it's change the system.
Yeah.
But changing the system means just radically changing all of it. Because, bro, you're going to tell me Dan Snyder knew this nigga was raping kids and did nothing about it?
Yeah.
Dan Snyder's out here acting like a fucking animal and no one's doing nothing about it because they won't get their skit shown, telling people to bend over so they can so they can pretend to be sodomized. Nah, bro.
And I don't care. It's not homophobic for you to tell me. You have to give the parents a heads up. Hey, by the way, Brian Peck, he's the vocal coach, acting coach. He happens to be gay, in case you didn't know. Especially in that time, that's not homophobic to know. Like, let him know. Okay, thank you for reassurance, just to let you know he's gay. If you're, because even if he's not gay, it's an adult. And the fact that he is gay and is a male, he could be attracted to the male. Yes, it's possible. Why? But, oh no, you're homophobic. The dad needs to be away from everyone. Get away from the dad. Disconnect the dad. You're homophobic. So it's like that system of like trying to be like too woke or like trying to not offend people will get it got them in this situation as well too, because you could have given them warnings and given them the right to actually question shit. Be like, oh, wait a minute, what? We didn't know that when we signed up for this. A year later, you're telling us he's he's homosexual and like he likes males as well. We didn't know that at all. We just thought there's no foul play at all because he wouldn't even be attractive to them. Bro, come on.
Bro, what's crazy too is like he could have easily fired him right there.
Yeah,
He could have been like, yo, you're fired. Bro, that's a problem.
this is disgusting.
Me questioning how a nigga's touching my son, you could just fire my son? Because I'm asking why this nigga touching my son like that? Because this nigga has some form of power and some form of relevancy to this entire production. My nigga, eat my dick. You know what's one thing I learned in life?
He would have too.
He would have too. Anybody can do a lot of these niggas' jobs.
Yeah.
We put this false like value in a lot of people. In reality, bro, there's a lot of niggas that can do you niggas' jobs. So this whole idea that this nigga had this ability to just fire people when he's fucking touching children inappropriately to a point where parents are bringing it up, and your immediate fucking reaction is, oh well, he's gay. If you're being homophobic, that's something you need to do. Nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up and deal with this fucking problematic ass nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Yeah.
Like this shit is crazy, bro. Like, oh, and I'm surprised Drake didn't get fired. I'm shocked that Dan didn't fire him. I'm shocked.
It's a hit show. They had to keep him.
Shocked Nickelodeon didn't move on from him.
Brian Peck is not related to Josh Peck, by the way. Just a coincidental last name. They're not related. Just looked it up.
This is crazy.
Josh would have shot himself. If that
Where
was
is
the case.
Brian Peck now?
Well, before we even finished the thing,
Currently lives in Los Angeles.
before we even
Piece of shit.
Oh, yeah,
before
before
we
you- I
were
know what you're
able
about
to
to
even
say, yeah.
finish, you know, she asked us like, oh, like so what happened to him after that? Is like, did he? No, Drake
Did
was
he
like, no.
leave Hollywood? Yeah, because
From what he was about to say, it's like, no, they took him back in. Maybe not Nickelodeon, but wherever else.
The other shows, those guys that you just pulled up, those type
Boy
of
Meets World. I'm
Boy
pretty
Meets
sure-
World,
Well,
new
Boy Meets World
seasons.
was earlier.
No,
Oh.
but isn't that Nickelodeon though?
No, it's not. That was different. Boy Meets World was MTV, and that was way earlier. Nah, I think he came back and started working
Came
on
back,
some
bro.
shows.
He was working with Leonardo DiCaprio. He had a good ass resume, so he just kept doing them.
Leonardo DiCaprio was before that too, yeah. But he did
He
have
has a good ass resume. The guy has a reputation, so they just kept making him keep doing shit. He still works in Hollywood, according to IMDb.
Huh?
Wild.
He's reported the former voice actor has been seen in his house by the paparazzi as of March 7th of this month. Literally 11 days ago, they saw Brian Peck, the paparazzi, in his house. Listen, I hope Brian Peck rots in hell. I hope he dies a slow death. I don't care, man. I do not give a fuck. There's no sense of empathy with this.
Oh,
You know,
this makes sense, bro. He was in Holes.
Brian Peck.
Shia LaBeouf did a whole fucking like podcast talking about like drug addiction and abuse, bro. Don't tell me he fucking abused
Listen.
Shia LaBeouf, bro.
The dark side of Hollywood has been revealed. This year, Cat Williams started with a bang. And unfortunately, the truth has to be revealed. And fortunately, at the same time, unfortunately, the kids have been fucking molested. But here we have the truth needing to be revealed.
He was
What
on the
happened?
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro. The list goes on. This is going to be what's it called? A crack in the, or what's it called? The shit that started the fire. What did niggas say?
Spark.
The spark. This is the spark that starts the fire. Is Brian
Vic.
Peck's arrest. That's going to happen right now. They're going to have to arrest this motherfucker.
Anger management. Charlie Sheen. Them sick ass niggas.
This is
was probably doing
disgusting.
something nasty, bro.
We love you guys. We appreciate you guys out there for watching. Thank you for tuning in. This has been another episode of Cap Club Admission Podcast. Groundbreaking stories happening. We're here to cover them. Unfortunate. Drake Bell, you are a warrior, man. You're a warrior. You're a warrior. It doesn't necessarily justify the shit that you have allegedly done as well. Legally, that has put you in the face of whatever you face, because Drake Bell has been accused of doing things in the past. Let me look it up actually to be specific, and then we can end it. What was Drake Bell accused of? Drake Bell, I think he was charged and everything. Drake Bell accused of July 2021. Drake Bell gets probation for child endangerment. Drake Bell was sentenced for 2 years of probation for child endangerment after a former female fan accused him of sexual misconduct, alleging that Drake Bell sent her graphic photos and was grooming her since the age of 12.
Bro, Star Kelly thing over again.
Why did
Kelly
he
was-
do it? Probably because Drake Bell got this done to him by Brian Peck, and it's the cycle continues. Trauma causes more trauma. That's what we have here.
R. Kelly got abused by his dad. Was that the documentary said? It was his dad that was raping him, and then there was always rumors.
And he wanted to marry his mom.
Yeah, it was some bullshit like that. Like, it was crazy. Like, he was getting like sodomized by someone in his family. It was crazy since he was a kid. And then there's the Michael Jackson rumor that no one can prove, but they think it was true the way it was happening. They think Michael Jackson's dad raped him.
Man,
The way the Jackson 5 used to run around, and a lot of like the subliminal messages in the Jackson 5 songs, it sounded like he was being abused by his family.
I do know. I hope who gets raped. I hope that Brian Peck gets raped to death in jail. I don't give a fuck, bro.
I don't think he's gonna mind that.
He's gonna mind it, bro. Once some big black cocks in those hold cells, oh, they'll take him down. You want to rape, bro? You know stories, nigga. You know what they do with rapists in jail?
They kill him.
But let me ask you guys a question. What do you guys think this is gonna do about the whole narrative that gay people are predators?
Unfortunately,
the
people that are homophobic are gonna use this as fuel to the fire. But I'm not going to do that. What I will do is just remind people that it's not homophobic to, if you're doing production on a set and you're working with minors, you're working with children. Hey, by the way, I'm his voice acting coach, but I happen to be gay. Just letting you know, I'm gay. I'm openly gay. You know, making sure you're comfortable with that. I don't want a weird, making you. There's nothing wrong with saying that. That's homophobic. That's homophobic. Fuck out of here.
The argument's gonna be like, why do they have to state
because it's
that?
minors.
Because this and that.
Because it's minors.
They're gonna be like, you guys are automatically assuming that we're rapists, that this and that. You know, there's always gonna be argument.
Because if it's girls, grown women working with minors, I would say the same thing. Because males and grown women, same thing with children that are females and grown men. Now, if it's grown men that are gay with little boys, yeah, let us know that you're gay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the sexual attention. It's guys, these kids are the teenagers, are kids, yes, but they start growing up 17, 16, 15, they start showing like, girls, puberty hits, etc. These creepy motherfuckers get attracted to that shit. That's what it is. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
We need to teach our children just not to be ignorant when it comes to certain things, man.
And we have to be better parents. The father should have been a better parent, and he knows it. That's why he's also devastated. It's not his fault solely, but he takes part in fault in this because he should have slapped the fuck out of Brian Peck the moment he touched his fucking son's arms.
I think the mom has the fault, bro. Not the dad. The mom.
Why the mom?
The mom.
She's the one that signed the contract thing?
She lived, bro. He was living with her when he was getting molested.
He moved to the mom. The mom was gonna quote unquote manage him, and she was the one who would let
with the Brian Peck thing, right?
Brian come pick him up. This
Okay.
and that because
See, I didn't catch
drive.
that. So she was the one that Brian Peck tricked.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard a female, but I thought it was like a random manager.
No.
I didn't misheard
The
that.
father lost custody.
The dad was like, all right.
That's why I don't really blame the
This
dad.
is what you want to do.
He
Go
just
ahead.
got groomed out, bro. There's nothing he could have really done. Yeah, he could have hit Brian, but like then he's in jail.
My God.
And Brian would have made sure Drake stayed on set because that was his prey. It was cooked, bro. He was done.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Dash Snyder. Your career is over this year.
They gon' love me for my ambition.